you know, everything changed. It's the biggest change ever in NASCAR history. It's quite different than the previous car. The way that the car works in the aerodynamics, the suspension of the car, the transmission. The engine itself is the same, but the exhaust, the filters, the radiators, all that kind of stuff is completely redesigned. The brakes, the wheels, the cockpit, the car is safer. So it's quite different. And the main goal on this was to give the future of NASCAR more opportunities. If you think about it, you know, NASCAR has been around for many years, and the strong teams that have been around have been the same strong teams for many years. And the reason of that is because they have a lot of support from manufacturers, they have a lot of sponsors, they have good drivers, they have a lot of engineers, spend a lot of money in engineering, in wind tunnel, designing chassis, designing bodies. So with this new car, it's a generic car for everyone, and everyone has exactly the same parts. There is one person that makes the car, and it's the same for everyone. The chassis, the same thing. Brakes, the same thing. Transmission, the same thing. Everything. Suspension, shocks, you name it. Everything's exactly the same. Now we're talking about adjustments. So this gives opportunities. If it wasn't for this new car, the next gen, new teams wouldn't have an opportunity to go out there and compete. One thing is participate. I always make fun of people like this way. Are you gonna go participate or are you gonna go to compete? It's different. Anyone can participate. To go compete and win races and be competitive, that's a whole different level. So to go to racing, to be able to compete, this is a great opportunity. And that's the reason why Trackhouse was born. Trackhouse was born thinking that the next gen car was coming. The same thing with a few other new teams out there. So yeah, it's a great thing that NASCAR has done. And I think that we're gonna look back 10 years from now, and we're gonna be everyone's so thankful that we did this change, because the sport is gonna just keep growing around, you know, this generic car that we have now.